Des, when you went down hard and limped off, we were all surprised you came back so fast. What did you think in the moment? How serious did it feel to you when it first happened?
Yeah, I think it was just the impact of what happened that made it feel a certain way. But once I settled down and calmed down, and I went to the doc and checked to make sure everything was fine, I started to feel better. So, and I wasn't gonna sit out this game. Like, it just is what it is. It was a big game that we needed, and I had to step up. And even Coach told me, he was like, "We don't got time for you to be out here trying to feel sorry or limp." And so he said, like, if you hurt, out, but if you could play, then play. And that's what I did. And really, I didn't really think about it, and then start to feel better as time went on.
For both you guys, must said that we had a pretty intense couple days of practice this week. See you sighing. Just can you walk us through what that was like, what he put you guys through, and how you guys got ready for it?
You just
it was a DNA practice. I'll just leave it at that. It was UCLA. There was some effort issues. Some of us wasn't playing as hard as we should have been. So that was really the point of what practice was like the past few days. So it was just a DNA practice, just getting back to our core principles and just doing what we do.
What do you mean by DNA practice?
Like making sure our hand is in the eye, or talking, help, just those things.
Buzo, can you talk about just how big was this win for you guys? Obviously, Michigan State is ranked and things of that nature. Can you just talk about obviously y'all in the Big Ten now as well?
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge win. Got our first. I don't know when's the last time USC's got a top 10 win, but huge win there, and see what it does for us in KenPom. I don't know what it's going to do yet, but I'm sure it gets us up there a little bit.
A little bit more about the practices. What was it that made them particularly intense? Muss was he was suggesting they were pretty intense.
Yeah. I mean, we had weights with us the whole time. Both hands, all practice.
Yeah, 5-10-pound plates.
Yeah. But I think it was kind of just a message, like, if you don't play the standard, then this is what's going to happen, So definitely encouraged us to come out and play a little bit harder this game for sure.
Yeah, and he did it because he knew he was good enough, and we all wanted to win. So he just felt like that was what we had to do, and it worked.
Coach Izzo was just in here. His team typically is the more physical team when they're on the court, but he kind of tipped his hand that you guys are the more physical team. He's not used to seeing his guys getting punched in the mouth. Can you talk about how you guys approach this game, from beginning to end?
Yeah, that was we knew that they was going to try to come in and be physical and aggressive, so that was kind of like our thing that we always had to remember as we practiced, as we scouted and stuff. So but that was like engraved into our heads, like physicality, defensive rebounding game, and just taking care of the ball and getting back on defense. But yeah, that was something that Coach preached a lot about, so we just wanted to make sure that we came ready.
Yeah, I think you could tell a lot by our mindset, when we have a physical game, the games we tend to not come out physical, we tend to lose those games, and every time we play physical big boy ball, we tend to win, so it just shows where our mind's at each game.
Des, how did you come back from the low of the UCLA game to be ready to play this hard, just a few days later?
I think with us, it's just being able to bounce back. The UCLA game was a tough one, but we learned from it, and we knew this was a big game, so we had to bring our A game, and we all had to play at our best for what we can control. And then just going back to the practices, I think that kind of set us up for us to make sure that we play hard, and if we needed a break, then we coming out, but as long as we're in the game, like, we got to go hard, can't take no possessions off, every possession matters. So
for both you guys, there were a lot of Michigan State fans here. We saw St. Thomas go over and wave goodbye to them at the end. Was that a motivating factor at all, having such a rowdy away crowd?
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that we play better on the road. So before the game, I heard them get loud. I was like, wow, like we were just talking about road dogs again. Like here we go again. And I don't know, just got away, dug out a win. It was fun sending them home like that. It was fun.
Thank you. Congrats on the win. A lot of ups and downs, severe ups and downs this week. How do you use this as confidence going forward without letting it get to your head and affecting the next game?
I don't know. I'm trying to accept the highs and lows of it and just stay even keeled. So, you know, we got this road trip coming up, you know. Big Ten's a lot of good teams, you know, so just staying even.
Yeah, I think just, you know, there's a lot that we got to do to even, you know, get a chance to where we really want to go. So, but I feel like we're all humble. Like we're gonna accept the win tonight. But you know, after tomorrow, it's on to the next. Like how can we beat? I think we got Northwestern next. How can we beat Northwestern? Then after that game is how can we beat Purdue? Like we take one game at a time, and that's our pace. So we feel good now, but you know, once we practice again and travel, it's like, all right, that game is in the past. We're moving on to the next.
Desmond, you mentioned just talking about playing one game at a time. Obviously, it's this team's goal to get to the tournament. Like, how much of that and kind of the path of the next month is on your mind? You know, now I think Recon one wins, a couple wins over ranked teams. Like, how much of that is on your guys' mind at this point?
It's on our minds, but you know, like I said, we just try to take one game at a time. The Big Ten Conference is really hard, so we just got worried about winning who we got next. Everybody is beating everybody in this conference, so we're keeping an eye on it, and you know, they let us know sometimes, but you know, the Big Ten is so hard that we're not really, you know, worried about that right now per se. It's just how can we win the next game.
Last question.
Today and I guess the UCLA game, Coach kind of mentioned like he kind of looks to you to kind of get the offense going. Obviously, everyone can get their own bucket, but he kind of looks for you to get the offense going. What do you make of having that role?
That was the road that you know I knew coming in and that I accepted. But yeah, I'm embracing it. Like I love playing with my teammates. Like it's easy when they try to double on the ball and then the pocket passes open or the skip passes open. Like he could shoot, we could all shoot. So it's just a matter of like the defense picking a poison per se. But you know, as a point guard, that's my job, and that's what I'm supposed to do: get my teammates together and you know, get everybody going along with myself. So.
Thank you guys.